Shalom, we the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to preach this word, to tell you that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites of the Bible. And I'm going to start out by giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. I want to get double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel and the Akim that's pushing this word out sincerity and truth. And this the brother Zakaria from the GMA Chicago camp. And I want to go into a short lesson on the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know, because in order for you to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, to understand the scriptures, to believe in what's going on, to see, for the Lord to give you the eyes to see what's going on, you gotta fear the Lord, man. These churches, these fake Hebrew Israelites out here teaching, man, they don't fear the Lord, man. They don't fear Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's why they don't have no understanding of the scriptures, man, because they do not fear what Yahweh Shema Shai can do to them, man. But I hope this lesson be edifying. I'm gonna just jump right into it. This is Psalms chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endure forever. So that's the beginning of wisdom. That's the beginning of understanding the scriptures and beginning on to know the things that's going on in today's society and in the whole world, in the orchestration of how the Most High operates. It's by fearing the Yahweh Shema Shai. And saying good understanding having all they that do his commandments. That's the fear of the Lord, man. Doing his commandments. Being obedient to the commandments. Doing them to the best of your ability. Having that fear, moving with fear. Fearing Yahweh Shema Shai. And I'm going to go jump to Proverbs. Because you got to fear the Lord, man. You're not going to understand the scriptures if you don't fear the Lord. How else you think you're supposed to make it about this wicked society, man? You got to fear something. It's either the Lord or you fear man, But this Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. And that's how 2/3 of our people is, man. They despise the wisdom, man, the instruction that we get, that we proceeding up out of our mouth, man. To fear Yahweh Shema Shai because we fear. So we telling our people, look, if we don't get right and return back to the Most High, we gonna get destroyed, man. But they despise wisdom. They fools, man. They despise the wisdom and knowledge, like the scripture say, like in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Because they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge because they don't fear the Lord, man. They don't fear Yahweh Shema Shai. So they feel like they can serve other gods, commit adultery, eat pork. I'm already sinning anyway. That's just what Jake and them always say, man. Until judgment get on their ass, man. Excuse my French. But that's when Jake get right, man. When they get that whooping, man. It's just like when your parents did just let you continue to keep being bad and being bad and being bad until she whoop you, man. She put that whooping on you, man, to make you fear her, man. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai doing to his men now, man. He's whooping us, man. He putting us through that spiritual fire, man. So that we wouldn't have to feel that physical fire, man, like 2/3 of our people will, man. Because they don't fear the Lord. They don't fear his commandments, man. It say, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. They despise the instruction, man. They don't want to listen to the instruction that the Heavenly Father was giving them, or the prophet that the prophets are speaking to them, man. They hate instruction. They hate being obedient, man. Like they say, man, a hard head make a soft butt, man. And that's what 2/3 of our people are, man. They hard-headed, man, stiff-necked, rebellious children, man. They don't fear the Lord, man. They fear their daddy Esau, man. You Edomites. This is Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. You see? So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy. Holy is separate. So separate is understanding. So this is separate from others, man. The Lord giving this understanding, this instruction to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. The way of how everything orchestrated, man, with you being the dominions of the planet, man. But when we tell our people that they are the greatest people on the planet, that they're a king, that they're a princess, that they're the most highest chosen people, they look at us like we stupid. What about the white man? What about the, I ain't mean to say white, but what about Esau? What about the Chinese? What about Moab? What about, no. This is written for you. The Lord said, only you have I known about all the nations of the earth, man. So these laws, statutes, commandments, this understanding, this wisdom, this knowledge, is for you Israelites, man. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to figure out about Shema Shai, but it's going to be a dominion, man, with us being on top, man. With us being the dominion of the planet, us being the rulers, the new kings, the rulers, the princesses of the planet, man. But our people despise that, man. They don't fear the Lord, man. You gotta fear Yahweh Shema Shai, man. What he can do to you, man. These people don't have no idea who, man. Look, man, the scripture said the Lord brings his judgment to light every day. In the morning, roughly paraphrasing. But that should scare you, man. It said, a wise man will fear in all things, man. So you gotta fear the Lord, man. You gotta fear Yahweh Shema Shai. I'm gonna grab Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus. I'm gonna grab Sirach. So like you bear with me. This is Sirach chapter 1 and verse 14. It says, to fear the Lord, to fear Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. So the fear of the Lord was with the faithful since the womb, since they were born, man. So the ones that's back today are the ones that feared the Lord, man. And they came back in their lots, man. That's why when you see us out there teaching, man, we not just doing that just to be doing. We doing that out of fear, man. Because we fear what's to come. We fear what the Lord is going to do. We fear his word, man. I'm going to grab Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6. In verse 17 it says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. And that her is wisdom, man. She disciplined us, man. This word disciplines us, man. The word of the Lord disciplines us to know, like, oh shit, I don't want to fuck up, because the Lord gonna fuck me up, This wisdom make you check yourself, man. Wisdom check yourself, man. She gonna try you, man. Wisdom try you out. This is Sirach chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, for at the first she would walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Then she would turn the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. And that's that wisdom, man. She gonna walk with you through your crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws, which is the laws, statutes, commandments, man. She gonna wisdom gonna try us, man, till we be trust, man. The scriptures say, prove a friend. The That's what the Lord doing with us, man. By that fear, man. He's proving us. Like, do you really fear me? Like, do you really trust in me? You know? That's what Yahweh Shema was doing with this wisdom, man. This wisdom put you in check, man. You know? But it's all about the fear of the Lord, man. You gotta fear Yahweh Shema in order to know what discipline is, man. To know how to discipline yourself, to know how to walk, you know, to know how to move, you know. That's why the scriptures say the things written aforetime were written for our learning, you know. And there's no new thing under the sun. So everybody came back in that light. So whatever was going on back then, we doing it now, you know. So we got to remember the old ways on how they walked and lived and what they did and what they didn't do, so that we can know how to move in this time now, so that we could be able to be steadfast and stable and unmovable, so that we can endure all these things that we got to go through, so that we can make it for salvation and make it to the kingdom of heaven, man. I'm gonna end it with this scripture here. This is Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. You know? Then that's what this wisdom do. She proves you, man. You know? And she not hasty. She not in a rush to credit you. You know? When brothers, you know, doing it what they supposed to do, they, you know, they daily read, they studying, they reading, you know, they going on the line, and then the brother credit him, and then he get all puffed up and pride about it, and then he feel like he ain't really gotta do nothing no more, man. But no, wisdom, you got to prove a friend, man. Yahweh Shema is proving us. This wisdom gonna prove you, man, to see if you could go through hard things, and see if you could be in the low. Can you be high? You know, see how would you orchestrate with it. Is you still gonna trust me in the low or in the high? You know, like, is you still gonna fear me? Is you still gonna be obedient to my word? You know. But you gotta prove a friend, and that's what the Lord is doing, man. He's proving us, man. But in order for the Lord to prove you, he gotta test you out. He gotta test you. He gotta try you, man. This proving grounds, man. And we trying to make the team, man. You know, this practice we trying to make. We trying to make the team, man. You know, and Lord willing, we make the team, man. To be part of that they elect, man. You know, to receive salvation, man, since the beginning. You know, but I hope the lesson will edify. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom and a ball.